Okay guys, let's have a very quick fraction review. First of all, when adding and subtracting fractions, you need to make sure you have a common denominator. So in my first problem, I have a denominator of 8 and a denominator of 3. That means my common denominator here is 24. How do I get 8 to be 24? Well, I multiply by 3. Whatever you do on bottom, you have to do on top. How do I make that 3 a 24? I multiply by 8. 5 times 3 is 15. Yes, my number is still negative. 1 times 8 is 8. Yes, my number is still negative. Well, same signs, add them up, so I get negative 23 over 24. Question number 2, my common denominator is 12. I have to multiply 4 by 3. I have to multiply 3 by 4. Whatever you do on bottom, you have to do on top. So I get 3/12 plus a negative 4/12. Here we have different signs, so we subtract. 4 minus 3 is 1. 4 is bigger, so I get a negative 1/12. Here we've got common denominators, however we have a mixed number, so I have to change it to an improper fraction. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 3 gives me 7 over 4. So I have 5/4 minus 7/4. Different signs subtract. So I have negative 2 over 4. That can simplify, giving us a negative 1/2 if I divide by 2 on both top and bottom. When multiplying and dividing, remember with multiplying fractions, you just multiply straight across the numerators and the denominators. With dividing fractions, you keep, change, flip, which means you keep the first fraction exactly how it is. Keep the first fraction, if I were doing 1/2 divided by 1/4, keep the first fraction exactly like it is, change division to multiplication, and flip my second fraction upside down. You never change the first number in a mathematics problem. You always change the second one. So let's look at this one. Make 2 a fraction. 2 over 1 times negative 7 over 6. Multiply straight across. 2 times 7 is 14. Over 1 times 6 is 6. Different signs, so it is negative. Yes, you can simplify that. First of all, I'm going to divide by 2 on top and bottom, giving me 7/3. And then I will divide my fraction. That gives me 2 1/3. Yes, it is still negative. Change my mixed number into an improper fraction. 4 times 1 plus 3, that gives me negative 7/4 times 7/6. 7 times 7 is 49. 4 times 6 is 24. And then I can divide that out. 49 divided by 24 is going to go in 2 times. I have 1 left over. And that is negative because I had a positive times a negative. Now, change my mixed number to an improper fraction. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 1 is 11, divided by 2, or over 2, I'm sorry. Change divide to multiplication, and flip my fraction. 3 times 11 is 33 over 2. Now, 33 divided by 2, so I can change it to a mixed number, is going to give me 16 with 1 left over. In my final problem, I have negative 1/10 divided by negative 3/2. So keep, change, flip. If one number is negative, the entire fraction is negative. Multiply straight across the top, you get negative 2 over 30. Yes, that can simplify to be negative. I'm sorry, that would be a positive answer. I messed up. 1 over 15. There you go, guys. Even the teacher makes mistakes.